Imagine an executive who routinely lands multi-million-dollar accounts and confidently leads boardrooms, yet stays at the office until midnight every day, unable to say no to their boss. Or a brilliant, highly skilled surgeon who quietly tolerates constant belittling from a partner at home. Curious, it seems contradictory. We tend to assume that high achievers automatically value themselves, but professional confidence doesn't magically translate into personal protection. You can possess a deep belief in your own abilities and achieve immense success, yet still allow others to treat you terribly. Take a look at this breakdown of what psychologists call global self-esteem. Notice how it splits into three distinct subdimensions. The first two are self-confidence and self-competence, the belief that you are capable and likable. But that third dimension is self-equality, a person's belief that they possess the exact same rights and dignity as anyone else. Seeing yourself as an equal creates a sense of entitlement to the same treatment as anyone else. While self-esteem focuses on being able to do something, self-respect is the conviction that you are allowed to speak or act, a belief that serves as the guard for your basic humanity. Chasing higher self-esteem won't fix a boundary issue. To actually protect your worth, you have to stop chasing a feeling of competence and start treating self-respect as an active, daily practice, one built on two distinct philosophical pillars. The first pillar is recognition respect. This is the baseline dignity every human being deserves simply because they exist. You don't have to earn it, and no one has the authority to revoke it. 18th century philosopher Immanuel Kant, drawing heavily on the ancient Stoics, formalized this idea. He argued that treating humanity as an end in itself, never just a means to an end, is an absolute moral duty. And crucially, that duty applies directly to how you treat yourself. Let's test that in a modern setting. Suppose a coworker starts speaking down to you in a meeting, crossing the line from professional feedback into personal disrespect. Exercising recognition respect here doesn't mean flipping the table or matching their hostility. It means calmly recognizing that your baseline dignity is being violated and asserting a quiet, firm boundary. You can stop the conversation entirely. Simply stating, "I will listen when you are ready to speak respectfully," stops the interaction cold. You aren't controlling their behavior, you are controlling your participation in it. Enforcing this boundary fulfills the moral duty Kant described, ensuring you are never treated as a mere tool for someone else's convenience. But existing as a human only gets you halfway there. The second pillar is appraisal respect. While recognition is your birthright, appraisal respect is something you must earn from yourself through your own actions and character. Aristotle's virtue ethics centers this on character, the idea that our sense of worth should mirror our actual behavior, from our honesty to our discipline. A strict reading of Aristotle might make this sound like an impossible standard, but earning your own respect does not require flawless perfection. Instead, it requires an accurate self-perception, a willingness to look at your whole self, acknowledging your strengths and your serious flaws, without looking away. Let's say you've had a terrible day, and you snap unjustly at your romantic partner over something trivial. The self-respecting response isn't to get defensive or list excuses to protect your ego. It is to face the error directly, take full accountability, and offer a genuine apology. We earn our own appraisal respect only when we force our actions to align with our moral values. It is exactly in those uncomfortable moments of taking responsibility that our self-respect actually grows. Building this internal architecture sounds straightforward on paper, but we have to acknowledge the reality of what philosophers call moral luck. For some people, cultivating self-respect is objectively much harder. Look at this abstraction of the self under pressure. Our environment heavily dictates our early sense of worth. A toxic childhood, sustained workplace abuse, or navigating systemic discrimination all exert intense external pressure on that core identity. The tragedy of these environments is that they repeatedly send a false signal. They teach individuals that they possess less human worth than the people around them. When the external world is telling you that you don't matter, the strongest countermeasure is found in the ancient Stoics. The philosopher Epictetus endured the extreme, degrading realities of Roman slavery, yet he became one of history's most forceful advocates for self-respect. His survival relied on an absolute division of control. You cannot always dictate how the external world treats you, the circumstances you were born into, or the biases of others, but you retain ultimate agency over how you treat yourself. That means combining the two pillars into a quiet daily commitment. It means setting the boundary with the toxic coworker, and it means owning your mistakes at home. True self-respect is the realization that regardless of your past treatment or the difficulties of your current circumstances, your inherent human worth was never up for debate in the first place.